2026 Mazda CX-5 arrives not just as a continuation of Mazda's popular compact SUV but as a powerful evolution of a vehicle that has consistently stood at the intersection of affordability, luxury, and driving enjoyment. With its latest refresh, the CX-5 reinforces Mazda's growing ambition to challenge premium brands while maintaining its appeal to budget-conscious drivers who demand more from their vehicle than just basic transport. At first glance, the 2026 CX-5 carries an unmistakable air of refinement. The design is clean, muscular, and sophisticated, familiar, yet noticeably sharpened. Mazda's signature Kodo design philosophy has matured, with smoother lines, a bolder front grille, and slimmed LED lighting that now wraps more elegantly around the body. The new stance is wider and slightly lower, giving the CX-5 more athletic posture that subtly hints at its improved performance under the hood. Underneath this aesthetic evolution lies a re-engineered platform designed to enhance both driving dynamics and interior comfort. The CX-5 continues to sit on a unibody frame, but improvements in structural rigidity and chassis balance offer a more planted, agile ride. For enthusiasts, that's good news. Mazda's commitment to driver engagement remains intact. The brand's signature G-vectoring Control Plus has been updated for sharper cornering response, better weight distribution, and reduced body roll, delivering a level of road feel that still outclasses many rivals in the compact SUV segment. When it comes to powertrains, Mazda offers two main options. The base model includes a naturally aspirated 2.5-liter inline-4 engine, producing a confident 191 horsepower and 186 pounds-feet of torque. While not blisteringly fast, this engine is more than adequate for most daily needs, delivering smooth acceleration and predictable power delivery. For drivers who want a little more punch, the turbocharged version of the same 2.5-liter engine remains available, now tuned to offer up to 256 horsepower and 320 pounds-feet of torque when using premium fuel. This option significantly increases the fun factor, offering a surprisingly quick and responsive drive, especially when paired with the intelligent all-wheel drive system that comes standard on Hyatt rims. A big step forward in 2026 is the optional plug-in hybrid variant, a first for the CX-5. Leveraging lessons learned from Mazda's larger CX-90, this new FF model pairs a 2.5-liter gasoline engine with a 17.8 kilowatt-hours battery and a single electric motor, offering an estimated 40 miles of pure electric range. This makes the CX-5 an even more attractive option for urban commuters who want to cut down on fuel costs without giving up the flexibility of a traditional gas engine for longer trips. Inside, the cabin of the 2026 Mazda CX-5 feels like it belongs in a far more expensive vehicle. Mazda has always excelled at punching above its weight in interior quality, and this model is no exception. Materials feel rich and carefully chosen, with soft touch surfaces, real aluminium accents, and optional Nappa leather that rivals what you'd find in an Audi or Lexus. The dashboard is clean and driver-centric, with a large 12.3-inch digital display replacing the previous analog gauges. A new center infotainment screen, also 12.3 inches, is now touchscreen enabled, a long requested feature by Mazda fans. The user interface has been simplified with quicker response times, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and a native navigation system that integrates real-time traffic updates. Mazda has also invested heavily in its voice recognition system, which now uses natural language processing to understand a wider range of commands, making the CX-5 feel more futuristic and user-friendly than ever before. Space inside the 2026 CX-5 is generous, though still slightly more compact compared to some of its larger rivals like the Honda CR-V or Toyota RAV4. Rear legroom remains sufficient for adults, and the rear seats now recline slightly for added comfort. Cargo space is competitive, offering around 31 cubic feet behind the second row and up to 60 with the seats folded flat. One subtle but welcome change is the addition of a power tailgate on more trims, and a hands-free version for the top signature trim. Speaking of trims, Mazda has streamlined the CX-5 lineup for 2026 to make shopping easier and more value-driven. The entry-level Select trim comes well equipped with features like adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, LED headlights, and a full suite of driver assistance systems, including lane keeping assist and automatic emergency braking. Move up to the preferred and premium trims, and you get upgraded interior materials, a power moonroof, heated front seats, and a premium Bose 10-speaker audio system. At the top of the line is the signature trim, which adds ventilated front seats, heated rear seats, a 360-degree camera, head-up display, and unique exterior accents. Mazda has also improved ride comfort, with redesigned suspension components and upgraded sound insulation to reduce road and wind noise, especially at highway speeds. The cabin now feels truly serene, even when driving over rougher roads or uneven pavement. For longer trips, the front seats offer excellent support, with power adjustments and memory settings that make finding the perfect driving position easy. On the tech and safety front, the CX-5 continues to advance. In addition to the standard driver assist features, the 2026 model now includes Mazda's Copilot 2.0, a semi-autonomous driving system available on select trims. It combines adaptive cruise, lane centering, and traffic jam assist to provide hands-off driving in certain scenarios. Though Mazda is careful to frame this system as a support feature rather than a fully autonomous solution. That distinction matters, because unlike some competitors, Mazda wants to maintain a strong connection between driver and machine. Fuel economy has also improved modestly across the lineup. The base engine now delivers an estimated 28 miles per gallon combined, while the turbocharged model gets about 25 miles per gallon combined. The plug-in hybrid, when driven in F mode, offers an mpg rating over 80, making it an attractive alternative for eco-minded drivers who don't want to commit to a full F just yet. One area where Mazda continues to shine is its focus on craftsmanship. Every button, knob, and surface in the CX-5 feels considered and tactile, whether it's the dampened feel of the climate control dials or the satisfying click of the volume knob. There's a tangible quality here that many competitors miss. It's this kind of attention to detail that builds brand loyalty, and with the CX-5 being Mazda's best-selling vehicle, it's clear they're listening to customer feedback. Pricing for the 2026 Mazda CX-5 starts at around $29,000 for the Select trim, with the turbocharged and hybrid versions pushing closer to the $40,000 mark in fully loaded configurations. While this does make it slightly more expensive than some base model competitors, the value proposition remains strong, especially considering the CX-5's elevated interior, dynamic driving experience, and long list of standard features. In terms of competition, the CX-5 continues to go head-to-head with the Toyota RAV4, Honda CR-V, Hyundai Tucson, and Subaru Forester. But where those models often feel functional and practical, the CX-5 brings emotion into the equation. It's a crossover for people who still enjoy driving, who want a car that makes their commute a little more engaging, their road trip a bit more comfortable, and their day-to-day errands just that much more enjoyable. Looking ahead, it's clear that Mazda is gradually moving up market. With vehicles like the CX-90 and now the redefined CX-5, the company is making a strong case for itself not just as an alternative to the mainstream brands but as a contender in the premium space. The 2026 CX-5 is a prime example of that ambition, well-styled, tech-savvy, efficient, and still remarkably fun to drive. Ultimately, the 2026 Mazda CX-5 isn't just a refresh, it's a reassertion of what a compact SUV can be. It's for the driver who wants style without flash, performance without excess, and luxury without the price tag. Whether you're stepping up from a sedan or downsizing from a larger SUV, this new CX-5 strikes the right balance across the board. It's not the flashiest crossover on the market, nor the most powerful, nor the most spacious, but it might just be the best all-around choice for drivers who value quality over quantity. And in a world full of sameness, that's exactly what sets it apart.